Hey guys, this is Diana at the Misfit Journal Maker, and it's been a minute since I've seen y'all. Anyway, I finally finished this journal, and it is a big one. This has come to be my favorite journal of all that I've made so far. It's also, I think, the biggest. And normally I start out with giving credit to any digitals that I use. However, this time I'm not, because I bought a kit and on Etsy and went to purchase another part of the kit only to find 3 other people selling the exact same thing. So today my credit goes to AI. So we can thank AI for my digitals today, because that's where they essentially came from. Anyway, there's a lot of other stuff in here. I'm calling this journal Alice all mixed up, because there's AI images, there's kit images, there is stuff from the original book that I did get out of a book. There's pages from that. There's so much stuff in here, I couldn't tell you where it all comes from. I just picked it up here, there, and everywhere. So anyhow, that's that part of it. This journal I don't have it with it. It is also going to come with a writing board, and the writing board is going to be, one side is going to be this image, and the other side is going to be this image. Oops, got a little hanger on her here. So that will be included. Also, a letter from the journal maker, which I didn't print out yet. I promised so many people I'd have this video out today, and I wasn't prepared. So you will get the writing board and the letter, which will be included, and I will make tomorrow. So anyhow, this is a fabric spine, my favorite way to make journals now. I love it because it allows the journal to lay flatter when it's open, and it just makes for a lot of room. So that's one thing I love about it. Also, I'm just in love with my cover. I don't know, it seems like I had so much trouble getting it, and then when I finally came together, I was so happy with it. So I guess that's just one of those things that sometimes it comes together really quick, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, I'm gonna stop gabbing. So this is the top. There's lots of goodies in here, lots of stuff hanging out. But the thing I really love, this is my first time ever, and I hope you can see this, using a chain for the closure, and I've got all these beautiful, cute little charms from Alice. And so yeah, we've got a key, we have Alice, we have the rabbit, a clock, and a heart. And I love those. So yeah, that's what's on there. And to open, it's very easy. You just unclip the clip and you're open. So this is hopefully not going to take forever, but it is very big. So anyhow, I always start my journals with a card in the front so that whoever gets it can write if they're giving it for a gift, or if they're going to keep it, and they can write when they started, that kind of good stuff. So, and as I say in all my videos, I make my journals to be written in, to be watercolored in, to be drawn in, to hold memorabilia. Every page is not full of my stuff. I want whoever gets it to put their self in it. So just a reminder, that's my spiel I do every time. So anyway, the graphics in here, I'm just in love with all of them. They're all so pretty. And so first thing up, we have this little three pocket thing. I don't know what you want to call it. I have no name for it. And it has little cards that you can write on all of them. If I can get it in. I don't know why it's giving me trouble. That always happens, though. Okay, anyway. And then, like I said, I have all, like, tons of coffee dye paper in here. I also have writing pages. This is a heart little bookmark. I love this thing. It's just so completely cute. That's new for me. I never made one before. And my friend Janice made it, and I fell in love and had to have one. So, and here's the line paper. Here I have a belly band, and I made a snippet belly band. That was so fun to make. That was also from my friend Janice. She taught me how to do this, and I love it. Thank you, Janice. And here's a card you can write on. And then here's one of the pages from an original book that I just put in there. I thought that would be fun. And then also, this was given to me by Janice. We've been having fun sharing our stuff. Anyway, I love how she did this. I've never done one like this with the colors and the stencils. And I love that paper. Here's just a little quote from the book. And we've got lace on a bunch of different pages. Here is some dried flowers and some... This was hard to do. I don't know if I'll ever do that again because the flowers just break and break and break. Maybe I just got the wrong kind of flowers. I have a little paper clip slip right here that has a little charm on it. It's a teapot. We've got a little pocket here. You can write on the back. This is some more of that paper that has the stencils. It's beautiful. And then you can flip out and write on there. And I found clocks, and I decided I wanted to have clocks in the centers of all my signatures, so that's what I did. And here's a piece of the little cluster. I love those things. And here's just a little, that's some more of that paper. It's so pretty. Here's just a little book made out of vellum paper. And then it's got butcher paper in the center to write on. So cute. I love the sound it makes. The crackle. And that was one of my first attempts at sewing. So yeah. I got a sewing machine and I'm just learning. But it's been fun. I know why people like to do that in their journals now. And then here I just have a pocket. And I sewed around these tags. Hopefully you can see that. And they each are backed with coffee dyed paper so you can write on them. I love that cat. And then we just have a pocket here that has 3 cards. Those are really cute. Okay. Here's another paper clip slip. And we've got another charm on here. This one's a key. Little silhouette of Alice. Other side of that page. And this just has a lot of little fun things to take out. And also you can add to the back there. There's another big pocket there. And so all these little cards come out. They're so cute. I love this page. And here's another flip out, another quote. And then here's a bag. I have a little pocket here with some cute little tags. And then you can put whatever you want in here. I didn't fill it any fuller than it already is because I wanted whoever gets it to be able to, you know, fill it with their stuff. So, and as you can see how this fabric spine allows this to just flat out lay like this. It's gorgeous. I just love the way it just lays so flat. And then I have a little, you can write on the back of this card, but we've also got little note cards in there to write on as well. And here I have a pocket I made out of a book page. We've got these darling little cards you can write on the back. And then also there's this pocket up here. Or did I glue that down? No, I didn't. There we go. Can't remember what I've done with this whole thing. I'll leave this one up front. It's been a long time in the making, this journal, long time. So forgive me if I'm a little rusty on what I did in it through in the beginning. These I put in, I had a coloring book for years that was Alice, like this funky type of Alice book. And I included these because I just thought they were darling. And if you're not a colorer, maybe you have some kids in your family, or you can just trash them. But I thought they were so cute, I had to include them. There's 6 total. And so, yeah, that's the first signature. Into the second. I love this. This is the first time I've done this. I've got 2 little notepads here in each one of these pockets back here. You can take those out or leave them in. It's up to you. And then up front, each of these vellum pockets has 2 little playing cards. And I didn't put... I'm going to leave this out because I need to... yeah, when it's big, this big, you miss stuff. Yeah, look at that. I did not ink all the sides. So we got to take care of that. I'll come back to this. In fact, I put this here to know to come back. Okay. I'm telling you, if it can go wrong, it's gonna go wrong on camera. This is one of my favorite images. I absolutely love this. And I have another pocket here, and we've got these cute little different Alice cards. A few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't even want it. That was out of an Alice book I found somewhere. I'm just having troubles all over the place. Here's another one of those. They're so pretty. Here's another paperclip slip, and this one has a ace playing card on it. Little charm. And here's another one of the flowers. And another flip out. Yeah, you can, on these flip outs even, you can add photos in here. Just so many things. Here we have, I love, this is one of my other things I love that I just put a knot in here. Oh, Lord. You could tell I'm rusty on videos, you guys. Sorry. I am, yeah. At least I'm getting it out there, right? Anyway, this folds out, and you can write on the whole thing. And then you just tuck it back in. And this is pretty easy to just tie back up. If my arthritic fingers can do it, you can do it. Okay, just put this in a bow. All right, and then over here we've got some more. I've got a big card here, and then this is from the book I took apart. I shared the book with somebody else who's doing this journal, so I kept this page. I thought it was cute, and you could even like put a blank piece of paper on the back of this and write on that. I've done that before. So we've got that. Another pretty page. And then I love this one. I just put a bunch of book pages together, and then I put the cards, all these little cards in. And then we got a great big one back here. And so I love the blue colors. So pretty. And then here's another bag. We've got some more little round cards here, so you can put stuff on. Wow, this is big. I'm still going. Here's another clock. Love this clock. Yeah, this is going to be my last big journal, you guys. Seriously, I am not doing this again. It's just, it's so much work, and it takes so long. It's just, yeah, I'm not doing it again. So this will be my last Chunky Monkey. And we got a clock charm here on another paper clip slip. This is a really pretty image too. And then this is an envelope, and I don't know if you can pick up, it's teacups, and then I also, it's a napkin, and then I put a coat of Sparkle Mod Podge on it. So I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's very shiny and very glittery, and it's really cute. And you can just fill that up with whatever you want to. It's an envelope. So, and if you wanted to, you could stick some stuff behind here. And a doily. And then another one of these cutesy, cutesy pockets with these. I love these tags. So cute. There's more than enough. These are so beautiful. I got to learn to do that. There's so much room here to put whatever you want in. I made this great big tag, collaged it. And you can write on the back of that. And also got 2 cards in here. And love this little flower. I found a lot of cute embellishments for this one. I think that's why I like it too. Because I like all the little cutesy stuff. That's just me. And then we've got this big drink me bottle. And I put a card behind it. And here's 2 more of the coloring pages. This is the teacups with the little mouse. And what's underneath? Alice holding drink me. They're so cute. I just love them. But like I said, you don't have to keep them. That's up to you. That was just a little fun thing I put in at the last minute. And then we have this one that I tore and messed up all the edges and put these cute little cards in it that you can write on the back of. Some more up here. And then got a great big one here. And another one back here. This pocket was fun to make. I like doing this one. I don't want to have it sticking out the top. There we go. And then here is one of the things I put in all of my journals is my little tea pocket. And I put this is my favorite tea, green tea lemon. And so a lot of people said, oh yeah, I like that after they hadn't tried it before and they journal and have their tea. So, and after the tea's gone, you can just put whatever you want in it or take the tea out and not use it and just use it to hide stuff in or something. Here's just a little, I love that little sign, so I put that in there. Some more of that pattern paper. And then we've got another card with the Mad Hatter. And then this one's got book page from the book and the poem there. Okay. And another thing I put in all of my journals is my corner bookmark, which now I don't know if it's going to be between this or the heart now, because I love the heart too, so I don't know. We'll have to decide later. And here's another one of these cute pockets with the library card tags. And then we have another dried flowers. Another pocket with a tag. Another paper clip slip. I think there's 6 of these. And you can always put them in another journal. That has a key hanging off of it. And then we have another, it's the third signature with the metal clock. Wow, I think this is the longest I've ever had to do a flip through. Here's another couple of bookmarks that are sewed and that you can write on the back of. Another quote from the book. Another paper clip. This one has a little teapot on it. Another bag. Oops. This one has a pocket with a couple cards. Did I do those? Yep, those I did. Here's another another one of those little notebook things I made. And then I don't know if you can see on here, but it's got gold. I don't know if you call it luster paste. I'm not sure what it was called. And then also I stamped it with hearts and little squigglies and some writing in the background. That was fun to make. And this is just a pocket with some tags made out of a little tiny bag, and we've got some round there, and then back here we've got some more of those little tags. And another cluster. Got another pull-out. And then this one has a 3 other tags in it. You can write on those, or there's 4 actually. Little mushroom. And then here we've got the last 2 coloring. Here's a mouse. And then we've got a rabbit, little girl rabbit there. So, and that's it. This, of course, is the back. It's a cat and the clock, and it's Biggie. So yeah, so this is up for grabs. And like I said, it is just huge. Like, so if you like the Chunky Monkey journals full of lots of fun stuff, you can let me know. I have a Facebook group, and it is the Misfit Journal, just like the YouTube channel. You can get a hold of me there. My information is also in the description for my channel here on YouTube. That's probably about it. I think my email is in the description too. You could always do that, but I checked that last. The best way to get me, if you're interested, is to leave a comment in on this video, or to come to my group or message me on Facebook. You can do that as well. So anyway, I hope you guys love this as much as I do. I don't want to part with it, but that's why I make them, so that I can give them to another home and have somebody else enjoy them. So anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging in here for this long video, and you know, let me know. I hope you love it. So I hope everybody has a great evening and the rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.